Hello Reddit, this isn't a cry for help, it's a funeral. A funeral for the life I knew. I need to get this all out or I'll lose my mind. This will be long. You've been warned. My name is Mark. I'm 38, a department head at an IT company. I have a wife, Sarah. We've been together for 12 years, married for 8. No kids, it just never happened for us, but we made our peace with it and focused on our careers. Our marriage wasn't a passionate romance, it was a solid, comfortable partnership. We were like two old oak trees growing side by side, or so I thought. It all started 6 months ago, in March. The first sign was her new perfume, not her style at all bold, with smoky notes. When I asked about it, she said, "Just felt like a change, Mark. We're not getting that old, are we?" I smiled, flattered. Idiot. Then came Andrew, a new colleague who joined her legal department. "He's so creative, not like our stuffy corporate lawyers," she'd say over dinner. Her eyes would light up. I was happy for her. An even bigger idiot. Our summer trip to the beach was cancelled. Andrew had a work emergency, and Sarah volunteered to help. I spent my week of vacation alone, fixing up the cabin. She came for the weekend, tired but happy. She smelled of a strange office and that perfume. That's when I first looked through her phone, not out of malice but out of fear. The fear of losing something. I found their chats on Telegram, nothing criminal. Memes, work talk, a few jokes. But the tone was light, playful, in a way she hadn't been with me for at least 5 years. I felt like a spy in my own life and was ashamed. I deleted the login history and decided to work on the relationship. I started trying harder. Flowers, fancy dinners. I suggested a trip to Italy. She agreed, but her enthusiasm felt forced. Her physical presence became ghostly. She was there, but her mind was somewhere else. Our intimacy died. "I'm just tired, Mark." I believed her. By fall, I knew I was losing it. I started a dossier, like a character in a cheap thriller. In the notes on my phone, I recorded Sept 15, late from a team dinner. Home at 11 p.m. Car smelled of strange cigarette smoke. I don't smoke, she uses a vape. Octis 2, bought new lingerie, black lace. I found the receipt by accident. She never wore it for me. Oc 20, saw her car downtown. She was driving, he was in the passenger seat. They were laughing. My hands went cold. I became a Sherlock Holmes of despair. I checked the mileage on her car in the evenings. I'd accidentally look out the window when she took calls in the backyard. Her voice with him was different, higher, girlish. I didn't recognize my composed, rational Sarah. The climax was her business trip at the end of November, a 3-day conference in another city, with Andrew. That night I broke. I couldn't sleep. I went into our bedroom and, like a thief, started looking for proof of my own insanity. And I found it. In a box with her winter scarves was an old thumb drive. Our old one, from university times. Out of curiosity, I plugged it in. There were our old photos, essays, and one folder named Thesis. But Sarah graduated 2 years after me. I opened the folder. It wasn't documents. It was screenshots of their conversations. She had saved them, like trophies. I scrolled through them, and my world collapsed with the sound of shattering ice. It wasn't just jokes. There were words of love. Words she hadn't said to me in years. Discussions about our problems, our failed attempts to have kids with him. She spoke about it with such ease. Plans. He was urging her to leave me. She wrote, "I can't hurt him like this. He suspects nothing. I need time." The most devastating thing was a screenshot of her message from a week ago. "This trip is our chance. I'll figure it all out. I'll tell him after the new year. I'm starting a new life with you." I sat on the floor of our bedroom with the laptop on my knees, staring at a photo of us on the wall. We were laughing. I didn't cry. I went numb. There was nothing inside me but a thick, black, icy silence. She returned yesterday. Happy, tanned, her eyes sparkling. She brought me a gift, an expensive sweater. I tried it on. It was too small. "Don't worry, I'll exchange it," she said. "Don't bother," I replied. "I don't really wear bright colors anyway." This morning she went to work. I stayed home, cold and sick. It's the truth. I am sick. Sick with knowledge. I'm looking in the mirror. The man looking back was betrayed not by a single sharp knife in the back. He was slowly, layer by layer, dissected over 6 months. Anesthetized with lies, and then the amputation of his entire life began, while he politely smiled and asked, Honey, can I help you? She doesn't know that I know. She has a plan, after the new year. And I have this thumb drive, and the emptiness. I don't know what to do. Cause a scene, silently pack my bags and leave, message him, show up at their office. I have no strength for anger, just a staggering, all-consuming fatigue. Read it, I'm not waiting for a magic solution. I just need someone to know, someone other than me and this mirror. My story didn't start today, it ended, and a new one hasn't been written yet, and I don't know if I have the ink to write it.